Welcome back, Motorheads. This is Project Van Finds on Facebook Marketplace. First, 1981 GMC Vandura for $84.99. Well, as some of you may notice, YouTube is having some issues with uploads, and has also kept us from replying back to your guys' comments. Well, overall, this van does appear to be fairly complete, and the body doesn't look to be in too terrible condition. Now, personally, I think they're asking quite a bit of money for this van, a little bit more than what it's actually worth for what it is. But I definitely think this van definitely has some good bones. I think if somebody got it for the right price, they could actually do something with it, kind of update it, because definitely, the 70s have threw up inside this van in 1981. But overall, I think the van is in pretty decent shape. But honestly, that price does seem to be a little high to me, and that's my opinion. But what do you guys think of that price, and what do you think of this van? Leave it down in the comments. Next, got a 1977 Chevrolet Shorty for $15,000. Now, this is a pretty cool Shorty. Now, I used to actually have a 1977, the same poopy color brown. Absolutely love the damn thing. Now, this one here, I think for $15,000, they're swinging way out of the park on that one here on this price, but I think it's still a cool little van. Up next, got a 1980 GMC for $9,000. Now, this one here is the lifted variety 4-wheel drive, which makes it kind of cool if you're looking for an off-road kind of vehicle. You can kind of get back out in the backwoods and you like a van. This right here might not be a bad one for you. I think there's a lot of work that could be done. It could be upgraded and make it a lot better. But if you're looking for a van life vehicle, this might be a damn decent van to get a hold of as well, to get you back out in that backcountry to enjoy the views like that. Now, $9,000, you know as well as I do, 4-wheel drive conversions are not cheap, and this one here is already done. If it's done right, that might not be too terrible of a price. But what do you guys think of this one? Leave it down in the comments. Next, 1966 GMC for $9,000. Now, see, me personally, I've never been a big fan of the chopped van. Just one of those things I never really got on board with. Now, this one here actually doesn't look to be too terrible chopped. Maybe it's the primer gray line to me, making me think I like it. I don't really care for the taillights. I damn sure don't care for the price of this van. But I think this van does have some potential, even though it's chopped. Maybe I am 3 sheets to the wind or something here, but I don't think it's too terrible of a van. What do you guys think of this one here? I personally don't see $9,000 on this van, and I definitely see some leaks coming out of that sunroof up there. But I think there might be something to work with here, but you'd have to get it at a whole lot better price, in my opinion. What do you guys think of this one here? Leave it in the comments. Next, got a 1995 Chevrolet for $10,500. Well, from the pictures of this one here, the van does not look terrible. Now, I still think that price tag is a little high. That's my opinion. I know everybody's going to argue with me. Oh, no, $10,500 is a good price. No, I'll tell you why. This is a 4.3 van. This is not even a V8 van. And I still think there's some things that should be done to make this worth $10,000. I just don't see 10 grand on this one here right now, personally. Now, that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But what do you guys think of this van here, and what do you think of that price? Leave it in the comments. Next, 1977 Dodge Tradesman for $27,000. Now, I've said this once, and I'm going to say it again. If you're trying to sell something, you have an astronomical price tag on it, you're really trying to get that kind of money, you need to take better pictures of your vehicle. One, move it out from behind a pole, move some of the garbage out from around it, and take better pictures of the vehicle that you're trying to sell. Some more detailed pictures. Now, this van is not in bad shape from what I can see in the limited pictures they put out here. Now, personally, I think he's dreaming at $27,000. Next, got a 1975 Dodge for $7,000. Now, alright, now listen. I love me an old custom 70s, 80s van. I love them. They're cool as hell. But $7,000 for this one here, yeah, no. This thing is nowhere near worth $7,000. This van is very, very rough. And personally, I think when you put all the windows down the side of it, you just really took away from the value. Well, that being said, that's my opinion on this one here. But take a look inside this one here. All the glue remnants you got to clean off if you ever want to do something cool in there again. There's just a lot of work for $7,000, and I personally don't see it. But what do you guys think of this little tradesman here? Would you guys give $7,000? I'm interested to know. Next, got a 1976 Chevrolet for $19,000. Now, if you're into the lifted vans, this one right here might be up your alley. Me personally, I'm not into the big lifted vans. I'm not really into the big lifted anything hardly, personally, but that's me. The van here, though, $19,000. I think you might be asking a little bit too much money for this one here. But once again, this one does have a four-wheel drive conversion, and once again, those are not cheap to do. Now, if you're going to ask that kind of price, once again, you need to take better pictures. You can't put these kind of pictures up and offer this up for that kind of astronomical price, and then you don't show nothing of your vehicle. So if you're the owners who are posting your vehicle up here for sale, well, these kind of crappy pictures, don't be surprised when people ask you a million questions or ask for more pictures. Don't get offended because you're a bonehead and can't take better pictures of your machine that you're trying to get the crazy astronomical price for. Suck it up and put better pictures on here. Next, got a 1977 Dodge van for $6,000. Now, this Dodge here actually has a more modest price on it. And from the pictures, this appears it may be an actual survivor van, an old custom from back in the day. Now, if this thing's not all rotted out underneath, because this thing is in Michigan, and let's face it, the weather up there and the roads suck ass, and there are a lot of potholes up there that tear things up there. But overall, I don't think it looks too bad. What do you guys think of this little Dodge, and what do you think of that price? Next, got a 1978 Chevy for $44,000. Now look, I like Scooby-Doo too. I like my Scooby snacks. But ain't no way in hell I like Scooby-Doo and Scooby snacks that much to pay $44,000 for a 1978 Chevy van. Sorry, I just think that's a stupid-ass price. I think you have fell and bumped your damn head, your cheese is slid off your cracker, your cornbread is soft in the middle. This is not even a good rendition of the Mystery Machine, I'm sorry. Even if you're trying to model it after one of the later Scooby-Doo movies, this is not it. You missed it by a mile. There's a lot of things wrong on this van that doesn't even go nowhere near that one there in the movie. But either which way, just because you can keep the things inside, all your knickknacks, your stuffed animals, and all that goofy crap you got stuffed in there does not make this van worth $44,000. Only thing you have done was make a $44,000 joke. Because that's all this thing is to most people at $44,000. A damn joke. What do you guys think of this Mystery Machine? Leave it in the comments. Up next, got a 1967 Ultra van for $15,000. Now, these things are so ugly weird that they're kind of cool. Now, a lot of people have never seen one of these here. These were a rare RV that was built over, I believe it was in Hutchinson, Kansas. Anyway, these things ran the Corvair engine, which I thought was weird enough, and it had to be a pain in the ass, the way they like to throw belts. But the other thing is, underpowered, you wouldn't think it'd have enough power to move one of these big suckers around. But these things, like I said, they are so cool in their own weird way. We were coming across the country, and we actually got into a big gang of these guys here coming back for a big car show over at the original plant over in Hutchinson, Kansas. I believe it was Hutchinson, Kansas. I am getting old. My memory kind of fading away sometimes here and there. But these things were kind of neat, and they got their own little following. But $15,000, I don't really know what the market is on these right here. I guess it's as much as you want to pay for something like this. Because like I said, you don't come across these very often. And there was a limited number of them built. What do you guys think of the Ultra van? What do you think of that price? Leave it down in the comments. Well, that's all I got for you today. If you liked today's video, smash that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.